This video tutorial will introduce you and provide guidelines on how to build your own creative project canvas, the reflection entrepreneurial tool developed and implemented by Matera Hub Consortium based in Matera, Italy. The Creative Project Canvas includes 9 themes, and by answering the short key questions in each theme, you will build your Creative Project Canvas. But let us analyze each of the 9 themes. Value. This theme will help you explore the value of your project to yourself and others, and how you can obtain the benefit of providing that value. Belonging to networks. This theme will help you explore the useful networks you currently belong to or you might join that can provide contacts and resources to create, develop, produce and promote your project. Activities and work. This theme will help you reflect on the main activities and workflow of your project, such as research, preparation, production, marketing, reviewing. Equipment, material and time. Each project is built around these 3 important elements, including human and material resources and time needed to get them all. Champions. This theme will help you develop and strengthen your own entrepreneurial voice by identifying who can serve you as a guide and champion or as a critic to improve aspects of your work. They may be friends, relatives, mentors, coaches, colleagues, and so on. Access for others. This theme will help you analyze how others can access your work through online and/or physical channels. Getting feedback. This theme will help you explore current and potential tools and methods to get feedback about your work or project from everyone who comes or might come into contact with it, including existing and/or potential clients, customers, audience, and so on. Short-term gains and losses. This theme is about the value of your project to you in the short term and what this project might give you in terms of rewards and losses. Long-term rewards. This theme is about more frequent or greater opportunities, larger networks and increased remuneration to invest in future creative works or to increase the reach or impact of the work. There are 4 main parts to help you visualizing your project. Start from the value theme, which is the core of your project, and write down your answers to the relevant questions. Then, move to the 3 left themes corresponding to the practical part of your project, including belonging to networks, activities and work, equipment, materials and time, and answer the relevant questions. Then move to the 3 right themes corresponding to the external perception part of your project, including champions, access for others, getting feedback, and write down your answers to the relevant questions. Finally, finish with the 2 bottom themes corresponding to your future plans, including the themes named short-term gains and losses, long-term rewards, and write down your answers to the relevant questions. Once you have built your first draft version of your Creative Project Canvas, review it regularly to check your progress and/or change wherever you have realized needs to be changed, adapted, deleted. Now you're ready to implement your Creative Project Canvas, and we are going to suggest some hints and tips related to the 9 themes that will help you detail your project and make it real. Your project value. Some examples of answers related to the value for you might include freedom, being useful, inspiration, ambition, independence, become a brand. Some examples of answers related to the value for others might include enjoyment, experience, inspiration, networking, personal development. Exploring networks. Develop contacts in your local area by letting people know about you and your product service, and build up your local network with small and medium enterprises, associations, and so on. Find emerging entrepreneurs, support each other, and share strategies on how to reach clients. Talk to new people, explore other professional worlds by volunteering or interviewing people. Develop an individual or collective website to profile, discuss, and promote past, current, and future projects. Traveling is a great source of learning, offering the opportunity to develop a broader range of contacts. Your project workflow. Think about people. Train partners, staff, or yourself. Find people for roles and build the team. Profile users and customers. Planning. List and prioritize what needs to be done and identify who does them. Focus on how much time you need for each activity item, identifying worrying and safe things. Finance and investment. Plan the budget needed for the project. Legal issues. Consider intellectual property rights if applicable and legal advice if needed. Research similar projects. Communication. Do marketing, branding, create websites, and think about targets. Impact. Monitor and measure impact of the project and follow-up phases. Resources for your project. Equipment and materials are easier to get from different sources rather than raise the money to pay for these. Therefore, consider recycled and donated materials, borrow things, and consider transportation of materials, equipment, and so on, if applicable. Space. Besides the venue, consider if you need a warehouse. Legal. If applicable, consider intellectual property rights owned or secured. Time needs to be costed in terms of financial support or invoicing along with upfront research and exploration costs. Confirm and improve your project value. You can identify supporters and doubters of your project within your personal and professional networks or contexts, including friends, relatives, family, and local, national, and international contacts, opinion leaders, potential stakeholders, investors, sponsors, broadcasters, and so on. Champions can provide backup, guide, promotion, and support relations with potential stakeholders such as investors, sponsors, broadcasters, and so on. Similarly, if critics pay attention to your work is worthy of their attention. They can provide positive criticism and recommendations to improve, change, and further develop some aspects of your project. Create easy access to your project. Think about online channels such as social media, Facebook, Instagram, or websites. Physical channels such as co-working spaces and venues or physical premises, or both, including word of mouth, searching and reaching people, advertising, testimonials and recommendations from previous customers or audience members. Get feedback from potential customers. Get feedback from public institutions, including mayors, for instance, or private NGOs, third sector organizations, including managers, for examples. Get feedback from individuals such as website users, blogs, freelancers. Think about methods of collecting feedback. There may be informal conversations, telephone and online service, focus groups, or other immediate indicators such as social media engagement. Think about different types of approaches to collect feedback. They may be personal, neutral, informal, formal, individual, or collective. Explore your short-term gains and losses. Think about the opportunity of increasing contacts and expanding networks, but also gaining credibility, learning and getting more experience, increasing self-confidence, and the opportunity to get money in short term. Losing money at the very beginning is considered as normal alongside a lot of work and stress. Explore your long-term rewards. Think about money exposure, publicity, and establishing your own job company, personal and social rewards, valuing and revitalizing employment in your city and for your community, widening your market and selling your products in more places, recognition of yourself as a successful entrepreneur. Before building your own creative project canvas, try to lay out your current personal and professional situation, reflecting on your current business idea or project, your personal portrait, your personal and professional perspectives, and your financial situation. Enjoy your entrepreneurial journey through the creative project canvas.